Well, we're taking care of a long-time bucket list item. We are going to be going into Acadia National Park today for an outing, and it is like a heavy mist. I understand this is kind of normal, but I'm hoping that we can at least get some views. But anyways, yeah, next stop, Acadia National Park Visitor Center. So I went inside the visitor center to possibly get a pass to Cadillac Mountain and also to check out any information. There are huge long lines for both. So I'm going to take a risk that when we drive through the gates that we'll actually be able to, and watch where I'm stepping, that we'll actually be able to get all the maps we need there. I can go online and get the pass to Cadillac Mountain. There are a lot of steps leading up to the visitor center, and it is not wheelchair accessible or dog stroller accessible. So just a heads up if you're heading this way. Quick update to an earlier comment. There is wheelchair accessible, but you have to drive a different way. We didn't know about that. Now, if we did not have fog, we would have a view of the Ocean Highway. Kind of unfortunate, yeah. The sun breaks, I think it's supposed to lift, but right now we have no view. So there's a series of islands out there, and if I come back tomorrow, we'll get a picture of it if it's clear. Alright, so this has been kind of weird. I think I was supposed to stop at the visitor center to get an entry pass. Every national park I've been to has had an entry pass booth as you come into the park. And we've been driving quite a while now and we haven't passed one. So I have a feeling I was supposed to get one there. Huge long line. We're coming back tomorrow. All this fog and haze and mist is supposed to be gone tomorrow, so we'll do this again. But for now, we're going to finish our drive through and then maybe go into town and do a little bit of shopping. There's a few things we need. Poor Bailey, where is she? Bailey not allowed on the beach. How could you deny beach access to that thing? Seriously? That was her commentary to why dogs aren't allowed on the beach. Okay, well, continue the tour. All right, so Dawn is going to check to see if their outdoor seating allows dogs. We're going for lunch at Trenton Bridge Lobster Pound. Yep, fresh crab meat, lobster meat, live lobster, and clams. They pack for travel or shipped to your door. All right, so hopefully we'll find out in a second, and if so, I'm taking her out. All right, we're back at home base for a second. Today's been kind of a bust. The weather is just not clearing up. Tomorrow's supposed to be a much better weather day, so we're going to start over again and try again tomorrow morning. Only we're going to get an early start. So, yeah, keep us to that. So, yeah, we're going to get out of here pretty early and hopefully be able to get the rounds and see everything tomorrow and actually be able to see beyond just a fog. So, all right, we'll catch up then. Okay, we're going to try this again. A little bit clearer day. You can see sun's not quite poking through, but it's not drizzly, overcast, heavy. They have these free shuttle buses. We might decide to take that. I was told that Bailey can ride on them in the back. We basically just have to fold up her stroller and have her fit in there. So yeah, bus stops, we're good to go. The visitor center opens at 8 a.m. I would advise getting here at around then. We're here at 9. The parking lot is still pretty empty, and the line for passes was really short. Information line, however, pretty long. So yeah, we may just try driving it this morning. If it gets too bad, we'll find a place to park and catch the shuttle. But for now, we're driving it. All right, one last update. Even if you are National Park Pass holders, as far as the lifetime or even annual or whatever, you still got to check into the visitor center to get your pass. They don't actually have a drive-up booth to get into the park here. It's just the one visitor center thing. But sure, I'm safe. Yeah, but basically that is. You need to have the pass thing to hang, placard to hang from your windshield, and this is the only place to get it. So when we drove around yesterday, we were kind of out of compliance. So good thing nobody was going around checking. But if they were, we could have probably been ticketed for that. Anyways, oh, Bailey's out getting gloves. All right, much better. We're gonna have our before and after shot now. Bailey had more attention in just a few minutes than I think she's had her whole life. Surrounded by about 12 kids, I want to say.
Oh, God.
First they wanted to meet me in the doorway, and no one would have gotten in or out of that store. Okay. So we are in the middle of a cloud up on the mountain. I doubt we're going to see a blasted thing. Okay, leave no trace. Well, I could walk a little bit here. Hold on. Whoa, don't trip. This is very cool. I just wish we had a view. This is crazy. Islands galore. Yep. Somewhere out there are lots of islands. I'm sure this is a breathtaking view when you're not sitting in the middle of a cloud. So on the road to Sand Beach, we're finally seen again. We're out of the cloud. So we made it to Sand Beach. Is there signs about dogs? June 15th to the September 8th, no dogs. I wonder if I carry her.
Just go on down and...
So this is Sand Beach. I'm not going to make the mistake again and get the sand in my sandals. But plenty of seaweed up here. That is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I can't imagine that water is very warm right here. There's some guy diving in. There's always one, probably from Minnesota. No offense to my friends from Minnesota, but you guys are a little crazy. You don't understand what cold is. Then again, I'm from Southern California. I don't understand cold or heat, so there you go. Got some nice waves breaking in here. I mean, they're not big, but better than where we were before. I'll have to look up what the name of this beach is here, but this is incredible views. This reminds me a lot of Monterey, 17-mile drive views. I just love that area. The only difference, we see sunrise here instead of sunset. Huh. What an awesome thing for a painter to find. This is just breathtaking shoreline. Oh my gosh. Alright, so Dawn's once again up above, but what a beautiful drive this is, and what a beautiful day it's turning out to be. Sun is starting to peek through, beautiful waves. Yep, I think I'll make my way up. I'm not as sure-footed feeling as I used to be. I don't know, I should have Dawn come down here and sit on a rock. That's what she's been wanting to do. There's a rock right there. Life is better sitting on a rock looking at the ocean. I've stared at the Pacific Ocean all my life. It's kind of weird to look at the Atlantic, and you know, you get disoriented. I keep wanting to think that that way is north and that's south. Yeah, I'm sure Atlantic people would say the same thing, but just enjoy the view. Probably cannot see this through the video, but I did take a photo. There's these buoys that you see everywhere, and even hanging on sides of buildings. These buoys mark the lobster traps, and the color signifies which lobster fishermen they belong to. So we got an orange one out here, and then we got a whole string of these blue and white ones. And
there's a yellow one over here.
Oh, is there a yellow?
Behind the tree over here.
Yep. Oh, I think that's another one of those blue and white ones.
Is it a blue and white?
Yeah, that's a blue and white one.
Oh.
So yeah, there's a bunch of them just strung out here. Only the lobsterman that has that color is allowed to pull up that trap. And there's different rules and regulations they have to follow with the size of the lobsters and female with eggs and so on and so on. So anyways, yeah, I just thought it was an interesting tidbit. I've been seeing these buoys hanging on buildings, and I have seen a bunch of them out in the water, and I just didn't quite understand what that was, and now we know. There's lobsters down there. So that is it for Acadia National Park. So we're ending the video right now. Make sure you hit that subscription button, thumbs up for good measure, hit the notification bell, let you know when we post every Sunday at 2, and we'll see you on the road.